Hey, Sanchez, I don't mean to cut you, OG. This is a quick question for you, but quick question for you and everybody else. Have y'all ever seen the 6 point star in the eclipse?
Yo, that was fire, Bobby.
Oh yeah, that shit
That,
was cold,
that
bro.
was
You put me
fire.
on to that.
That was
Yeah.
fire, dog. For real. I had the
You
screen. I
talking
had the
about
screenshot that shit.
you talking about y'all got an actual eclipse captured that's making a 6 pointed star with it?
Show that shit, Bobby.
Hey.
I'll show it to you real
And
quick.
while you
That
grab
shit
that, and
was
let me open
fire.
up the screen share. And let me say
Okay.
one thing about this AI shit too, right? I be thinking like we say like AI is us making this sort of robot body, and then saying let's make these little robots conscious like us. So we make our own humanoid little body that can walk. We perfect it over time to where it walks more human, talks more human. Now you can't distinguish it from a human. Now we elevate AI to the level to where we um start to it, like Bobby was saying earlier, right? You can put a soul inside of this thing. So instead of it being like Chat GPT, we now start making these human skins that's indistinguishable from the real thing. And now we put a real human soul in it. Now you can't say that ain't a real human. Now, guess what I just said? What if that's what we are? What if our body is like the big little chunk of robot, whatever, then our soul in it, we're like a old AI. Our whole experience in the body, we basically no different. If you want to know what it'll be like to be one of them AIs in a movie and shit, we're it. To be in a body as a soul, like that's literally us. We are the AI in the movies for real. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel you, Sanchez. That's just like that episode on Rick and Morty when he had his battery wasn't working, so he got microscopic to go inside the battery, and when he got inside the battery was a whole society, people living there. He was like, "Yo, don't tell these people they just had to keep my battery charged, cause they'll lose their
Damn.
mind." And that's like what you saying.
Mm,
That's what they
Mm-hmm.
did. They lost their mind and tried to
damn.
revolt.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty
Like,
got a
what if we
lot of
just
juice. Yeah.
charging a sentient being? We just charging it. We just living out inside a giant sentient being, and we just charging them and don't realize it. We just living our life.
It's
Hey,
micro
I'm finna
macro.
tell you this though, Sanchez. I don't know how true this is, but Bob Lazar, right? You know the dude that always talk about aliens and shit, right? He said in he said in an interview throwback, he said the most classified document that I've ever seen from the government is dealing with the Bible and is dealing with these aliens or these interdimensional beings. And basically he said it's about the human body basically just being a container for whatever is in it.
That's the Gateway
Damn.
Project. The Gateway Project
Yup,
talk all about that.
I ain't never heard Bob Lazar. The dude kept
Damn.
asking him about it. He was like, "Look, that's the most classified shit I seen. Like the body is just a container, and they don't want bodies to be damaged. Basically,
Damn.
yeah.
This
You
is
ain't Bobby. You never read the Gateway Project?
No, I
mm,
never read it, sir.
Please read it, bro. That shit
I'm
I
is
gonna check
heard
it
so
of
out
it.
now
deep.
that you put me on it, though. I'm gonna check
Listen,
it
I
out.
tried to bring that shit up last time, but it wasn't a good time to bring it up. But that shit was talking about the toroidal field and holography and the hologram and
Mm,
all that shit. And our left and right hemisphere of the brain, when they come together, the man in the middle, everything, the homunculus, they got all the slide. You
Mm,
can pull it up right now. Pull up
homunculus,
the
yeah.
Gateway Project and go down the
yeah.
page and watch the and look at the shit. They look like they were listening to that shit
Shit,
deep,
I'll
man.
let
Like
you. Shit, you can pull it up as soon as I turn this video off. Shit, you pull that motherfucker right up. You know what I'm saying? What I was gonna say with this eclipse, right, Sanchez?
Nigga, I already see the 6 pointed star. That's
Okay,
crazy.
now
Go
cool.
ahead.
Exactly.
What about that movie?
So no, it's finna come in. It's finna come in way clearer than that. And this is a real eclipse. This real footage, Sanchez. So what I got from this is that eclipses, when you get them in this type of filtering and light, the reason why you see that 6 point star is because it's literally showing you the geometry or the the makeup of the firmament, that what I'm saying, that geometric pattern, that that Fibonacci code or that torus field, how it make all the you know, through cymatics, how it make all the shapes and stuff, because it's literally sound vibrating. I'm gonna go ahead and play it, let you check it out. Watch when the full eclipse, man, this shit's so cold right here, man. And this is also sex magic in the sky. You see what I'm saying?
Bro,
like showing people
that 6-pointed star so clear.
It's day. It's day. And this is showing you the firmament above you. This is like when it's like time to like procreate and shit like that, because you know people just have sex nowadays. Shit we were talking about earlier, like with condoms and stuff. But don't nobody really have sex at the appropriate time. Like, you know, animals have a mating season. Everything in nature have its season to give birth, but humans just bring whatever into fruition. And I think that's a part of like why a lot of crazy shit go on Earth, because we just allow whatever energy at the time to come into this motherfucker. You feel me, Sanchez? Motherfucker, you feel me, Sanchez? That shit getting brighter and brighter. Look at that shit.
Oh, my mic was down.
That shit's ill,
bro, this
yo.
is really crazy right here.
Yep.
Hey, look,
with stuff
wait
right
till
here.
y'all see this shit right here. I'm showing you.
They don't show
Sanchez.
you this on American news, Sanchez. You gotta look up in Islam or whatever, wherever they at in the Middle East showing this shit. And this
It's
was
from
the
India.
clips from 2019. This that one that was like that last big one when everybody was outside looking at.
Bro, Bobby showed me this shit, and I instantly thought, how many times they didn't show the dome in all these movies? Goddamn.
Yep.
Transformers, Dark of the Moon, they showed a honeycomb dome.
So that honeycomb shape,
Yeah,
right?
honeycomb. Bro,
Shit,
Bobby,
when I look at that shit represents the two-dimensional reality in Plato's cave to me.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
all it is. It's
yeah,
talking about
man.
two-dimensional reality and us getting out the cave. But I just want y'all to see this shit, how they talk about, they cancel out the Big Bang Theory and say the Big Bang the Taurus. Like, y'all got to
Hey.
look at this shit, bro.
Hey,
Please
Bobby.
look at this shit.
Bobby, I got to show y'all something real quick,
I'm
right?
gonna stop the screenshot.
I got enough, but look, I'm gonna go back to what you doing though, because every time.
Share that link in the back chat for everybody too, so everybody.
Okay, yeah, let me pull it up over here, Dan. That'll make my job easier, actually.
Got it, just like that.
Yeah, when you put it in the back chat, I'll pull it up, man. Y'all, hold up a second, cause now that he showed me that, it makes sense. Like every time we always putting pieces to the puzzle together, because like when you see this damn eclipse, all right, and what makes it so eerie, right? Hold on, let me put this. All right, hold on. Let's go to the beginning right there. See, look, watch this, right? This is, I put it up, I said, 6-pointed star with circle in the middle. That's an actual symbol they use, where they take the 6-pointed star and they put a eye. They put the eye in the middle of it like this.
Let's go, Sanchez. Now we getting
so that eye in the middle, let's just take this one. You put the eye in the middle of the 6-pointed star, then when we go back to the eclipse, the shit gonna look real eerie, like out to seeing this, cause it's like that shit look like a
that ain't
eye.
the moon, nigga.
Like that's
exactly.
an eye. That's a damn eye, nigga. Like somebody eye open it up around this bitch. Like it look crazy now, but I know like it's like, damn, that shit do look like an eyeball now. Damn. It's
So
crazy, man.
Like, peeking around, like, damn, like the guy been sleeping. He opening up his eye real slow. Now he looking like, oh, okay, this what's going on down this month.
This shit look weird.
This about to be back to back. This about to be back to back, Bobby, and then I'm gonna hit y'all with this. It's gonna fuck y'all head up when y'all see this shit. Pull up the PDF, man. Please, after this. Please.
Hold up, let me see.
Bro said I got some new shit. He said I got something to show y'all.
See this shit, man.
Stop mine.
And they killed them. The crazy part is the two people that worked on it, they got killed mysteriously. One died in a plane crash, and the other one died mysteriously. The one who found the toroidal field and the one who found out holography, they both died mysteriously. How is that? Pull up the PDF. Pull up the Gateway Project CIA PDF, and scroll down and watch you see the picture of the homunculus. Watch this shit.
Yeah,
the toroidal field, all that shit.
Who
They
want
gonna
to
say the Big Bang Theory ain't real. It's really holography.
Hey,
they
you
gonna,
wanna
they,
You want a screen share? Cause I want to watch this while I smoke.
Yeah.
Keep strolling down. Look at that. Look at the homunculus. Look at Jesus Christ in the middle. The man in the middle. Jesus
What the fuck
Christ.
is that? That's the
That's
brain.
the left and right hemisphere of the brain. Keep going down a little bit. I'm gonna
This
show
is
y'all
what they
something else.
call
Go
the
down a little bit more.
homunculus. Oh
No, go
shit,
back
let's
down
go.
first before I show y'all what I'm talking about. Go down a little bit more.
Mhm.
Like, keep going down. Keep going down. Watch
This
this.
shit getting scary. Go ahead.
Keep
It's
going
getting a
down. Look
little
how they talk
scary,
about
my
holograms.
nigga. I
Watch
ain't
this.
even hold you, T. Wriggles. It's getting a little spooky, my nigga.
Keep going down. Look at that. See, consciousness, energy. Look at that. The left hemisphere, right? Keep going down. We're gonna look at all before we go deep now. Watch the torus field next. Watch how you talk about the absolute infinity, oscillation. Watch this. Look at the torus field and the hologram. Look at that. Go back up. Look at that shit.
Sir.
Don't that look like the shit that Sanchez had? That same torus field, the universe, the hologram, and
When
then
the
the
eye
bottom.
come in the middle right there.
Look, the
Yeah.
white and black hole, the direction of space evolving. Go
Hey,
down.
them hoes look like nuts.
Look, the cosmic egg. They know the truth, and they got killed
They
when they found
do.
out.
And it's all
Mm.
just a toroidal field. I'm
Him and
glad you
what's
pulled this
what's my
up.
man name? Dennis
Rodman.
Dennis Gorga. They killed
Yeah,
him
we
when
back. We
he
back.
found
We
out.
back.
Hey, bro, go ahead and save this though, bro Sanchez. This a good
Look,
one to read right here,
look,
bro.
Galactic
Galactic
North.
North,
That
Galactic
shit look like
Look,
a
South.
wisdom tooth.
go down. Look
Right.
at the torus field. Look, if you read the documents, that shit will fuck your head up. How they talk about holography. And remember, Sanchez. Remember when I had the miroscope, right?
Oh shit.
They
When you
finna
put the
gang stalk
mirror,
the fuck out of
when
This is
us.
an
you
actual CIA document too, y'all. This is
hey
this is
look,
from the
hey
Yeah,
look,
big
CIA
Bobby,
facts.
website.
And guess
hey
what?
Bobby, Bobby,
This one ain't redacted. It's
hey
like
Bobby,
I got the same one here too,
hey
because
Bobby,
they talk about theta waves and but keep going.
hey
I'm gonna
This
let
shit
Bobby.
for
you go, my
public.
nigga. Keep
This
doing.
shit
I'm
for
glad you
public.
pulled this up.
They finna gang stalk
Hey,
the fuck out of
hey,
us.
Bobby, listen. Remember when I was talking about miroscopes, right? And how you put the actual piece in the bottom and then the hologram come at the top. My man had used he used the infrared beam and beamed it at the hologram, and the hologram was like a real body because it was reflecting off the like it was really there, but it wasn't there. So if you get a red beam or green beam and put it at the hologram, it's just like it's blocking, like you put your hand in the way and blocking it, but it's not there. So it's like the hologram is real and not real at the same time. That shit is crazy.
But what's real?
No, but I'm just
It's
saying, like,
intelligence
it's a
that
hologram. It shouldn't
That's
even
what I'm
the
saying.
laser
Like,
should go straight to it. The laser
what we
light
deem
should
as
go straight
real.
to it. It shouldn't bounce. It shouldn't bounce when you put the laser light on it. Being that it's not really there, it shouldn't be like it's there. But that's just the
That's what I'm saying though. Like we FaceTime in real
that's
time.
Stargate.
And
That's Stargate. That's Stargate technology.
not only that, and it's it might be creating its own torus field because light
You
itself.
see, they talk the Kundalini psychosis, and man, if you read this shit, dog, they talk about the frequency. See, Isaac Bendoff, that nigga right there, he got killed, and he was working with Greg. I forgot the other dude name. Yo, this shit is so fucking deep, man. They talk about flat Earth, non-movable, rotating Earth. They talk about holography and holograms and how it really. All this shit is right here in the documents, bro. That shit is crazy, bro.
Shit,
They
my
talk about.
nigga, I didn't seen enough.
Look at the
I ain't
homunculus. Look at the homunculus right there. Look at the man
my
coming out.
nigga. I still got a life to live, my nigga. I seen it.
He the one who controlling. They say he control you. The homunculus when your cerebral cord is leveled and not like that shit so deep, man. I was watching that shit for a minute because I was watching all his shit after I read his name. I went and looked up both of them, and
this
he
shit
got
look
a
like the
couple books.
devil.
So basically, what this is basically saying that
Mm.
everything that Sanchez has been saying from beginning
Exactly,
to end,
exactly.
he
That's exactly what I'm saying.
on
He
so
figured
much
it out.
point. This is why we get attacked so much, yo.
Sanchez figured it out, man. That's the crazy. That's
That's
why I got
cold
love for
right there,
dog,
This
Chris.
man.
I had to say that the gateway.
That nigga the
That's why
architect.
we here.
Yo, that shit, yo, you can
so
get
that
out your body and travel the universe by resonating a certain sound. Like if you get a guitar and play it next to another guitar, any sound you hit, it's still gonna oscillate. It's gonna
Uh,
Yo,
feel it.
and I'm
yo,
finna tell you
And
shit.
That's
So
that's my
I
hey,
was
word
hey,
right
big in
there. That's
Atlanta,
why
right?
Hey, Wretched, man, we got to get you to, go into that on one of these joints, man, and do
I
like a
appreciate
joint
it.
on that,
I
man.
tried to bring it up last time, but that was the wrong time to bring it up, Sanchez, and y'all kind of
Ray,
shunning me. I was like, damn,
we
man.
gotta tie
Yeah,
that
that'll
in
be
with
a
the
fire
cymatics
presentation, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm
But
telling you. I'm
that
telling
that
you.
shit
That shit
it
prove flat
ties
Earth.
in.
That shit prove flat Earth
That nigga
all out.
read.
You cannot even dispute that shit. That shit say we on a
We on a
non-rotating
non-rotating.
stationary
Man,
Earth,
let's
nigga.
get it, cuz. Let's
And
get
that's
it.
the only way you can get fucking oscillation. Hey, Renton, you ever heard of the Monroe Institute?
Yep. Of course I
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
You gotta have
It's
two Gaussian. You gotta have two Gaussian first surfaces to
yeah,
have
yeah.
equal
Uh-huh.
system.
Nah,
Niggas don't even know what a
hey,
Gaussian surface is.
Like we
hey,
gonna do
bro,
a
definitely.
whole presentation and go through that what he did, and I'm gonna go into some more about homunculus because I didn't know that it tied into those documents, but I have heard of homunculus.
Is
Yeah,
that what the
Yep.
Oculus
And guess
thing
what it
got
say?
to?
It say from Big Bang to Taurus. Like they scratched out the Big Bang because that whole
Right.
shit was about projection.
damn.
Just
Hey,
like we
what
Hey,
talk
up,
hold
about,
on.
Awakening?
You
Sanchez.
you
Hey,
can't,
in the
bro. They
chat, I
can't
got a
hide,
question.
bro. They
I
can't
got a
hide the Taurus field, bro.
Can't
I
They
got a
hide it.
can't
question.
hide that shit, bro.
The
I got a
documents
Oscillation.
is right
I
there,
said that in
Sanchez.
the rap. You can't
I
escape
got a
the
Yeah.
question
force
for
field.
bro.
You
Bro,
can, my
in the
nigga. That
chat.
shit is everything. Now that's a great document, especially because that one ain't fucking redacted. That's a good one to
Yeah.
save there, bro. I'm real talk.
Matter
Awakening
of fact,
minds.
say that.
Awakening
Hey,
minds.
hey, much respect though to everybody. My bad
Much
though, y'all.
respect,
Much
my brother.
respect,
Appreciate
bro.
y'all.
Now
Appreciate
you
y'all,
good.
boys, man. Like,
Bro,
yo,
bro in the chat was like, how come they released this shit right now though?
Ain't
Huh?
nobody
shit
looking
old,
for it.
yo.
This been
They
out.
listen. That shit
That's
old. They been
old, cuz.
that shit
Hey,
was
look,
they had that shit since 2003.
It's
it's
I
been
think it was
public
patent.
for that
Listen,
long?
2003 or
listen. It's
2010.
right. Look, it's patents in the public records right now that anybody can look up that debunk gravity. I'm talking about
Yep.
all kind of
Yup.
documents, but people just not gonna. They got these people so trained. We can show them flat, non-rotating Earth on a NASA document. All that they'll make up something. They'll go at it. It's crazy, man.
You, you
Son,
you
You know
know
what I'm
what's
sent
some
saying?
shit,
you
nigga.
a message, Sanchez, an email, right?
Yeah.
And it's a question I've been seeing in all these message boards from globe earthers, not even people who in this flat earth globe earth debate, but just a question they got that where they really don't understand it. They've been trying to work out the math. And it's real simple. And I ask you, how can an object go two different speeds at once? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How can any object without the source of an external stimulant go two different speeds at once like the earth do?
That's what they say.
Because
Then
the
you know.
because how they was breaking down the physics, and I never really thought about it. I know we probably said it before, but I never the globe earth was trying to get it from the scientists. Like, well, if we spinning at this, and then the earth, the sun is pulling us. How does the rotational spin not match the pull spin? If you know what I'm saying, the greater force, and then the spin from the galaxy should also, you know what I mean, go into our rotational spin. I was like, well, that shit is true.
You know what's crazy, man? This document goes into different beings that you're gonna meet on an astral plane and shit. It's that in depth. It's that
Yeah.
in
Thank you,
depth.
Sanchez. Thank you.
And
Thank
and
y'all, man.
Hey,
Thank
and,
drop
y'all.
that
and
link. I'm gonna go read that
I
shit.
put it
I
in the back
you
appreciate
know
channel,
y'all,
what?
man.
cuz
'Cause I
that's for
brought it up 2 days
everybody.
ago
Man,
and
Ray, let's
it
go.
wasn't a good
Hey,
time to bring it up.
hey, bro. You know
Drop
how
that nigga a
you know
bomb,
you.
cuz.
Yeah, yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead, bro.
drop that
I
nigga
get a bomb.
Hiroshima.
Yeah,
I
man.
get a bomb.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Bro,
Thank
I'm
y'all.
gonna tell you
Y'all
something.
can't hear it, but
Get that
it's
nigga
Baby,
bomb.
did y'all hear it?
you
Yeah.
dropped a bomb on me.
Hey, bro, you know
Yeah.
how your stream the other day, man, when you was saying like the nigga in between the netters or Christ.
That's them
You know what I'm
beings they
saying?
talking about. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So,
Talk to me for sure.
oh yeah,
Sanchez,
my nigga.
that's why I brought up when you was
So
talking about Moses.
yeah,
Remember you
but
was talking about brothers in the crease and
Yeah.
the line, and I brought that up. I
Yeah,
wanted to
cause
segue into that, but it wasn't a
the
good time.
the nigga in the middle is holding both of the parallels together, like
yeah,
when he on the
yeah,
cross.
And
Hell
listen,
yeah.
Sanchez, it's a whole video on YouTube explaining everything too. It's a video on YouTube. Look up the guy name. He talks about it in his book. And then it's a woman presenting. She presenting everything, but she trying to throw niggas off with a globe. But he don't
Yeah.
believe in the globe. He don't believe in evolution. He was talking about how your mind evolve and how our consciousness get higher in the states of conscious. Man, that shit so fucking deep, bro. Like, yo, that shit, y'all gonna see in a minute. Y'all gonna
This
keep
may
reading.
be a perfect
Let's
time
do
to
it.
ask y'all.
It's crazy because they got this. They talking about how to get to different levels of astral travel to where you can even start time traveling. But they got this shit set up into different focus levels.
Hey, can I say something real quick, dog? I've been reading this this document, like a little piece of it, man, and it got right to a part. I don't mean to cut in. It got right to a part that's like right up my alley with the cymatics, because this shit say transcendental meditation works in a distinctly different fashion. Intense and protracted single-minded concentration on the process of drawing energy up the spinal cord ultimately results in what appears to be the creation of acoustical standing waves in the cerebral ventricles, which are then conducted to the gray matter in the cerebral cortex. Hold on the right side of the brain. As a result, these waves will stimulate and eventually polarize the cortex in such a way that it will tend to conduct a signal along the homunculus, starting from the head to the toes. Then it said
The whole body.
man, then it say the waves
Bobby.
are a result of the altered rhythm of the heart sounds, which are which come from medication, which set up the sympathetic vibration in the walls of the fluid filled cavities, which comprise the third and lateral ventricles of the brain. They broke this shit all the way down. Man, my father waking. Go ahead, cuz.
Nah. I'm glad you read it and we got back here. And much respect to everybody, man. I love when motherfuckers just share the truth within them. But man, if bro could pull up a dipole, that's the T right there, bro. The Tesla T. To go back with what you saying, Bobby, it's like we're all fucking antennas tethered to the North Pole. You know what I'm saying? And we are the ones blocking our own signal because we not tethered back to Earth. And I swear to y'all, man, once we get back to that core, the whole shit open up. The whole shit, my nigga. You're the genius. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, man. If bro can pull up a dipole and you can see the electromagnetic wave that it creates, the field, I should say, that it creates. It's all technology. We are linked to these fucking technology. You know what I'm
That
saying? And
rock
I,
that
I
Moses
want our
licked
people to
is a
know that.
penis and a
Even the
vagina.
word tether, like it's much more than a fucking word. It's the T to ether. You're tethered to ether. You're tethered to earth. Sometimes I don't even fucking know how I know the shit I know. I just,
That's what the
bruh,
monsters in Stranger Things are called, the tethers.
nah,
Hey,
real talk though.
I'm gonna drop the other video in the back link when they talking more about how the Hebrew language took the vibration and made a language, but it was four energies at the top of the ball, like atomism with the ball, and then everything come down. It's the same thing in a document, but they break it down in a book about. It says wisdom at the top. It got wisdom, it got love, and then it got will, and then it got creation, right? It's the four energies that come from the ball that shoots down to make creation. And then the will, when y'all was talking about, do you have a will? I really got will as in wheel. It's not a free will. It's a free will to wheel the chakras. You see what I'm saying? You got a freedom to wheel it. Not will is wheel. That shit. I'm about to drop that shit in the back. To go with the document.
Hey, let me tell you something. All this document is proving that any one of us can ignite, you know what I'm saying, and experience inner space, that whatever the hell we are or what we are.
Hey,
Once we
motherfucker that loaded the clip for you, Sanchez. This document and this video, cuz you gotta, hey, nigga, go crazy, cuz cause a shootout, cuz.
Hey, listen.
But you know what though, bruh? When you go to that Monroe Institute, that sums it all up though, man. This is where the government was testing on people, you know what I mean, to prove a lot of this shit. And a lot of it is true, my nigga. Thought realm. Where that's communication, my nigga. Telepathy. This shit is real shit, my nigga. Like, where the fuck is thoughts at? Where's emotions at? These are all on a whole nother operating system, my
Hey,
nigga.
now
Facts.
check
You
this
know?
out, Sanchez. For the globe earthers, if these are two spheres, why are the straight lines?
Hmm.
You know,
Why
this
all the
is
straight lines? You see
and
these 90-degree angles, all that. Come on now.
this is
Hey,
Bobby,
Bobby,
crazy.
you know,
Bobby.
this is why I called it too, though. Like, I'm glad you see the reflection, the six-pointed star, and we see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the sun, you'll see the hexagram, though. Like, it's the box one. Like, you connecting in all the points.
Facts. It
You
look
know,
like it
you'll
look
see
like
it
a
all
Oh
the
stop
yeah.
time.
sign. It look
Nah,
like a
but guess
stop
what,
sign.
though?
There you go.
Hell yeah, real talk, my nigga. But guess what, y'all? This shit is it's technology. It's truth. It's our number system, and numbers are just a compression of infinity.
Let
You
me
know what I'm saying?
piggyback with
Like,
y'all. You know
it's
what
a
they were saying?
compression.
They were saying that if somebody recently seen this shit, the half moon shape, and it's the shape of Thoth with the crescent moon. Because if you flip the moon upside down, you get the I think it's the moon on the side of Thoth's head on the top.
Yeah, you also get that Islamic flag too, you know, where you have the crescent moon and the star. And that's also why a lot of these motherfuckers cover up their eye. This shit is a whole ritual though. So you can break it down so many ways why motherfuckers cover their eyes.
You know
You can
what,
call
man?
it currency.
Let's look up the fucking, for some weird reason, right? I just want to see the etymology of eclipse. You know, let's fuck with a little etymology anyway, man. Like, this is
Hey,
crazy.
drop the bomb,
There we
Sanchez.
go. In the night, boy.
Hey,
But
y'all
it's
check the back chat. I put the link for the video to the what I was talking about right there. That's gonna
okay.
explain more
I,
about the document.
okay.
It's gonna go
Well,
more in depth about
I'm
how he
gonna
figured out
pull it up
holography in
now.
the Torah field.
All
I
right.
just shared the link.
Let's
Check it out, please.
let's pull it up.
Now go down too, Sanchez. You just
All
it
right.
ain't that first. It ain't the first two. It's the third.
All right.
No, okay, my fault.
Okay.
What language was
It's
before Latin?
it's
You
like,
gotta fast
Hold on,
forward the video.
wait, Sanchez.
yeah.
You see what
I'm
the
tired
fuck
of
that
looking up
say? Do you
etymology.
see what that say? Ecliptic. The
The
circle in
circle
the
in the
sky. Why
sky
I don't say the
followed
moon?
by the sun.
Why I don't say the
And
moon,
this
my
is
nigga?
late 14th century here. Yo, so called because eclipses happen only when the moon is near the line. That's when they say it, but that's what they're adding on. What's in quotation is what the word actually referred to in the 14th century. So they didn't specify moon, and that's damn crazy right there. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
shit, the
Because
rap
they
group
wouldn't have called
Clips,
the moon just
the
a
rap
circle. They'd have said
dude.
the
Oh my
moon in the
fucking
sky
goodness.
followed by the sun.
Pusha T
Yeah.
They
and his
said the
brother
circle
are
in the sky.
Yes, that's crazy right there. The
bro.
circle
Fuck
in the sky. Yo,
the
But
rap
see,
group
that's why.
Clips,
yo.
But the, that,
Clips. Oh my god, Pusha
but see,
T and his
I
that's
don't
why
know
I
where the
always
Pusha
ask
T
globe
coming
earthers,
in with.
right? I ask globe earthers, how
Cuz
can a
trolling. OG,
selenium eclipse
yeah,
happen on
that
a
nigga OG trolling. He
Yeah,
trolling.
he
Yeah, chill.
I'm not.
when I ask them how
yeah.
can a selenium eclipse happen on a globe, they don't got nothing to say. It only can happen on flat Earth. When the sun and moon both eclipse at the same time, that's a selenium eclipse, and that only can happen on flat Earth. Only.
Bro, this nigga Stevie Wonder full
And
of shit, boy.
fast forward to the yeah, to the Hebrew part, Sanchez,
Drop that in
to
the
the
back
part where they got
chat.
the Hebrew letters and the circles.
My nigga
Keep
Stevie
going.
Wonder.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
This
going.
like
That shit go right here.
it's
See, keep going a
crazy
little bit
because it's
past that.
like she should be a flat earther with all this. She ought to know it's flat.
Here
Look,
we go. Look at
look at that
Aleph.
shit. Look at the Hebrew. That ain't
Yeah,
even
let's
Hebrew, you know.
talk.
That's
Mm.
vibration. That's not even Hebrew.
Exactly, my nigga. This
That's
is
a
their
That's
top
God,
thing
bro.
bruh.
is
Bro,
vibration. That's the
bro.
four vibrations of creation, will, wisdom, and creation. That's not
You
even
see
that's
you
four
see the
vibrations they
first
always get.
letter? You see the first, not to cut you off, my nigga. I'm glad you pulled this up, man. You see that first letter, bro? That's Aleph. You know, that's the ox. That's what started the whole shit. You know, the shit is all a generator. You know, and if you know who Stan Tennant is, you know who that is, Retin? Stan
Say it
Tennant.
again.
Stan Tennant. Like where he shows the whole Hebrew is a fucking generator. Even the whole Genesis, the whole shit, the whole book of Genesis can be summed up in the first fucking sentence because it's all a cycle. All this shit is fucking oscillation. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying?
All of it
Real
is
talk, my
oscillation.
nigga. In
Facts.
fact, bro, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. The word atom, you know what I'm saying? It's just motor, but it's motion. Cause the letter
Motion.
A, the letter
Yup.
Aleph is replicating ion. You know what I'm saying? From our actions. Like electricity, all this shit. This is all from us, my nigga.
And guess what? And
So
guess
when
what?
you say the word,
Guess what? Awakening
go
minds.
ahead, go
Will
ahead,
is
go
the
ahead.
move forward. Will is the move forward. That's why they say
Mm-hmm.
will and you move forward.
Exactly.
That's motion.
And you know,
Word.
because of the mind is literally, you can say mind is motion, my nigga. And bro, I love that you brought this shit up about 4 years ago, bro. You was like, man, you can stop breathing, but you can't stop thinking. You said something like that. Just thinking
Yeah.
is what moves the body. That's the
That's
fuel of the
yeah, I
body.
know what you're talking about when I
I could
said
never forget that, bro.
yeah, I said you don't die when you stop breathing, you die when you stop
Breathing,
thinking.
thinking. Yeah,
Yeah.
my nigga. Thoughts is much
Yeah,
more than we
shit.
think. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
But
because if you stop thinking, you start thinking another way.
Hey,
hey, if
Saint,
you
hey,
Hey
can
Saint.
see,
man,
this is the last thing I'm
let
gonna
them
say. This is the
ride with
last
it,
thing I'm gonna
man.
say. This is the
Let
last
me
thing
let
I'm
me
gonna
Yeah.
say
hey,
real quick.
go
This is the
ahead,
last
Wake.
thing
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
say
it.
real quick. And salutes, Bobby. If you look at my avatar, my picture right now, you know, the Star of David, this shit is all mathematical codes as well, y'all. This shit it's really simple, you know, but we gotta work together, like bro say, man. The
Hey,
lie
now,
is working together,
And
but
waking the
hey,
mind,
Sanchez.
that
Can I
star
can I
David
say
in motion too. Yeah,
Hey,
salute,
fast forward to the
bro.
bubbles. Fast
Now,
forward to
so this
keep
brother
going.
said
Keep going till they
fast
go to the
forward
bubbles.
to
Keep going.
yeah,
They're
when you
gonna show
still
the they're
was
gonna
showing
show
up.
the bubbles
Yeah, there you
right
go.
there. That's what they getting at.
I
He
got you.
Right
going,
there.
man. Let him go. Let bro cook real quick.
Is that it right there? Hold on. Is it?
Right there. They're gonna talk about when you get outside of that consciousness, a bunch of balls stick together and they're gonna talk about this right there. Start right there. Yo, this shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
it's the seven
Yeah.
seed of life, you know, this pie, this all
I
man,
Man,
mean
all
you
this
this
breaking
shit is
down
the
the
this
power
same
of
here
life
shit.
now.
this right here just
You
need
see
to be
that pyramid too,
this
though, bro?
needs
You
to
see this
be
pyramid?
I can
But go
tell
ahead.
that this is the kind of documentary that needs to be just watched. I gotta watch this straight out. It's too, much information in here. But I can
You
know
see the
Eleven.
she's
seven,
going
you see
in.
the seven circles? See the
Hey,
they
put
say
that
it's
in the back chat,
49.
Sanchez.
They know
Somebody
how to
put this
count
in the
the
back chat.
universes. They gonna tell you how many universes in there. Now y'all just gotta watch that shit, man. That shit's so
Hey,
fucking crazy, man.
now
Is
you
that a
right, my
nigga?
brother. And when they say the seven universes, you know, this is the seven netters. You know, all this shit follows the same formula. Even the word formula is seven letters. You know, letters are netters. Netters are letters. That comes from the fucking settlers. Even settlers are letters. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the shit is the
And
same shit, y'all.
it's crazy. It's crazy, man, because they got 7 focus levels awakening at what's this
Yeah, my brother.
Monroe Institute talking about
Yeah.
that gateway
Mhm.
project, and the last one is death. That's when you get out, though. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
That's,
and you know, we know it just recycles. And appreciate you, bro, for showing the motherfucking world that we're infinite, my nigga. Don't you
Yo,
forget that
Sanchez.
shit, my nigga.
Hey,
But
talk
this
about
seven,
that.
the seven sleeps right here, bro. We can talk about REM sleep. We can go to
it's
theta
crazy,
waves.
man,
And
because
these punk ass niggas made an
Bro, you
alphabet
said
out of
four,
this.
bro. For seven, nigga. That
Bro,
shit
that's the
hard.
atom. That's the atom. Turn it side. If you can turn it, you know, bro, already.
Exactly.
This the atomism. You turn it, you see the ball at with the lights. It's the gradation, the graduation from the degrees, the unit
Awakening, let me
circle.
ask you. Awaken, let me ask you. So now that we got all this technology, would the technology be the teach knowledge or the holography? Would that be how it go? Because now we got technology is teaching us the knowledge.
Well, this is what I
That was
say.
that's
kind
To
of
deep.
eat,
deep.
this is what I
That's
say, and
deep.
I agree. But
Yeah.
listen, to
That was real
each,
deep.
listen real quick though, my nigga. To each knowledge. You see, technology ain't like it's evil, it's how we use it. Even AI, that algorithm, we can use that to, you know, do different shit, but they got a hold on that right now. And I really wasn't even trying to go there, but what I will say is that I don't technology is what you make it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If we're using it for good, then it could be good, my nigga. If I can bring a spring of water to a village that don't have nothing, that's good through technology, geometry, you know. But that's what I was saying. But what I'm fascinated is this nigga don't pull up this shit that I'm looking at the screen. You know, the National Pan-Hellenic
No, I'm just
Council, like
saying they got that shit designed just like the focus
just like it,
joints.
bro.
But
Bro,
you
you
know
inspire, Sanchez.
it's a
That
reach
That is
though.
so
that
great,
shit,
Bro,
bro.
bro, a gradient,
Sanchez, how
bro.
the hell you did that?
That
How you put that together like that fast, bro?
No,
that's
I've been
great.
looking at this symbol right here for a while. So the first thing I see that's like it, it just come to me.
Damn, that's cold.
Damn,
That's
It's
Cole, you
cold.
a
hey,
cold
bro.
nigga, bro.
That's a
Yo, this
Damn,
piece of
shit
the
that's
is
cold.
pie,
crazy.
bro. Look,
Look
this
at the
whole shit
spectrum of
right here.
light
This
where
whole
Yeah,
death
they
shit
sits.
right here, that's just a piece of the pie, y'all. That's man, it's so much more to learn from this shit, but that's just a piece of the pie. You know, that's why they call this A5A and everything. They
Look how
put
they
fire.
corrupting this shit with that
Man,
other
they
image.
they
Wait,
corrupting
just
it, my
corrupting the
nigga.
cause
hell
the
out of
other
all
image.
this shit.
Cause look at this,
Exactly.
Sanchez. When you pull up the other image real quick, with the other image where death would be, it's that black. It's the symbol of blackness, right? When you
Yeah.
go back to what they showing you on the first image, if you go back where death is at, it's in the hue of purple. And if you know anything about like purple and that
Purple.
color, it's associated with royalty. Like you becoming a king now, or you like
Mm-hmm.
you being knighted now, whatever that is. You see what I mean? Like they always saying church, purple and gold. You got to put on that purple. You know the same
Mm-hmm.
shit when they
Hey,
And you
you know
say
what,
put that
bro?
purple
that's what
on,
them
nigga.
stacky ass Hebrew were.
Yeah, I always thought about that because if you think about it, like Democrat, Republican, red, blue, in the Matrix, you got the red pill, blue pill. I used to say, like, well, if you think about it, Neo didn't take the red pill. He took the purple pill because he already had the blue. He added the red and he rose to royalty with that shit. Because if you
That's right.
if you only
Wow.
Cause
take
the
because
mind not the
yeah,
blue, the
you know
mind
what I'm
the
saying?
purple.
It
yeah,
because yeah.
it all follows the damn chakra system.
Wow.
Nah, real
Yeah,
talk,
the
bro. And
mind
if you
is
can see
purple.
now, if you can
Everybody
see
think the
now where it
mind
said,
blue, the
if
mind
you can
purple,
see at
the
90
voice is blue.
degrees, if you can see at 90 degrees, the niggas that run the shit is the A5A, which is also in the purple. Now they all play a part, you know.
Think of it
That's
like
deep.
this
Because
though.
to clip something is to cut it with a sharp instrument, you know what I'm saying, and all that. And we can go into how, like, that can tie into an eclipse to where there's a cutoff. Everything we had got comfortable with, it cuts off right there, and we go into a new paradigms, you know, you can look
But
at
the
it like
way
that.
I've always like came like the way our shit is set up is like a camera apertures and stuff. Camera apertures and stuff with the way eclipses happen, with the way the moon go through its phases. It's like a camera going through a shutter phase. So what you saying with the clips and film lensing is kind of on par with the shit I be saying. So if you think about like a fast shutter camera and what we say about animation, there you go. If I'm
Because
holding
that's
the,
where
I
we
like
at
if
with
somebody,
our vision, bro.
right,
That
but
shutter vision.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
but if somebody got one of them cameras, Sanchez, and they could just hold the button and it take 10,000 pictures per second.
That big old
Imagine we in, like if that's what's going on with us as we being productive, OG is going, it's taking pictures, but if you take those pictures and lay them down, you can make it animated if you put them in motion. But you have to change the film, meaning that it's gonna be an eclipse every so often. Where okay, now I gotta come with some new film.
I was trying to pull that shit up over here to show an example.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's a
But
spot
this is
on
like
or what.
lens. This is like lens. Like you see that lens right there. How it's go back up. That was it right there, Sanchez. Go back up a little bit.
Okay.
No, damn, you just passed it up. It was one of them that you go down. You passed it up. It was a lens. It looked like a little star in the middle of it though.
Oh yeah, what I got you.
Yeah, that shit right there.
All right, man.
You seen exactly what I was. There go right there. There it is.
We all know.
This is what I'm saying. As the apertures start to close,
Yeah.
you don't notice that around it, but it's giving you an image of what's actually. You see what I'm saying? But that's kind of like what what I'm trying to explain what's going on. You don't know
That's
that this is
fire,
a
Yeah,
this
the
is
Bobby.
a
each
lens
That's
in
images
fire,
effect.
get
Bobby.
mended
It's an
together.
aperture, right? And
All
like when
those
you think of,
images get put together at one time. That's
there
what
you
make
go.
our
I want to.
whole view,
Right.
bro.
That's what make
Yeah,
us.
that
But
shutter
Yeah.
eye view. That's our view. That's what we get. Yeah,
when you
but he
think
right.
about the moon going through its phases and things like that, go ahead.
No, I was trying to find that
Oh
eclipse
no, you got it.
that you gave me, the one with the 6-pointed star. But yeah, you not that's
Yeah,
all.
that's exactly what I was saying. That's how that 6 pointed star get created in the middle of that. It's kind of like the reverse of that. So the light in the middle, and now this you got this aperture effect going on, but you don't it's really all
Hey,
holographic.
Bobby, it's our eye view though. It's the same view we get from our eye. That shut up view you talking about. That's our eye. Like how our eye shut, how we blink and shit. That's the same view. So each image that we get, that we can be able to take and put together with all the shit we see, that's a shut up view. You understand? You
Exactly.
see what I'm
Because your
saying?
eye is
Yeah.
made just like the camera. Every
My
time
bad.
you blink, it's like you taking a picture. Think about what they say.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's my thing, right? I think that let me show you something real quick, because while y'all sitting here building, I'm like on some research type shit. Here's what I think. I think when we look up in the sky at the 7 wandering stars, including the sun and moon and all that, I think that we're looking at like what's going on in us, and I think that the solar system are the chakras that we see here, and I think that these eclipses represent a certain checkpoint, and that's what the word chakra is. Chakra, like they represent milestones or checkpoints in our awakening or consciousness expansion. So what's happening is every time an eclipse happens, this is an alignment not only in the sky but within us, where two different chakras are aligning, and from that point, humanity is never the same. We're basically looking in the heavens, seeing what's happening with us. I'm saying that the reason we looking for the moon and never find it, the reason we looking for all of these other heavenly bodies to explain what's happening with an eclipse, but we never find it, it's because we're looking through a gateway. Like this little yellow or bright white light, that's a hole in the firmament. That's what the chakras are. Matter of fact, let me show you something. Let me show. In the Nordic, they said this is what basically we're looking at, like these big openings in the firmament. But what happens is, I believe, because this is a continuum, if you look at what they showing, when you look into these worlds, they got they sun and moon in there. So let me show you what it means. It means if we're looking into any one of these little portals, they have a sun, a moon, and all that when you look in there. Imagine, right? Imagine looking inside of this portal, calling it the sun, but you're just looking into a whole nother universe, and you can't see nothing because the light that's coming from that hologram is so bright, you just see it as an open door with light coming out. That's what the sun is. It's an opening. So my thing is like, what happens is, if anything cross near that doorway, just think of you being in all darkness, but you see in the distance this open doorway with just bright light coming out. The light that's coming out of this doorway is so bright that you can't even see what's in the doorway. So, but if somebody walk across that doorway, we'll say, there go an eclipse. If any object go across the, so what I'm saying, we're looking into a whole nother universe here. And what happens is, you will have a sun within a sun. Like, for example, whenever the sun in this universe get to that lucky $1,000,000 spot, the way it's just so passing this portal, that's an alignment. Because what happened is, these gateways are continuous until infinity, and it's portals within portals within portals. So like, we're looking through one portal, but even in that portal is portals, and what they're moving around, and then one come in alignment with this portal, and we see it like these eclipses and stuff. So my thing is, even the ancestors say these alignments represent a big changing point in time. Like anytime we see an eclipse, the ancestors is basically saying we in a new reality. So that would make sense with these chakras because when they align, we are being born into a new paradigm of awareness and shit. So I'm just putting it all together, showing you how, it relates to us as well.
Hey,
because, yeah.
Can I walk with you on this? With the
I gotta walk with you too on this.
dimensions
You got it, Bobby.
Hey,
You got it.
and I got 3 seconds. With that thing that's covering the sun, knowing that it's not the moon, and I'm agreeing with you, it's some type of gateway or vision into another dimension, right? I brought up probably like a week ago about this Dicenian glass. This glass that's this dye for glass that's been kind of banned. Can't get it that the scientists created the claim that you can see or the human orb fields in the other dimension. Now, when the brother showed the 6-pointed star, he needed, you know how they say when you look at the eclipse, you can look through a box, so you look through a different filter. That way you can see things differently. Do you think like they keep certain things from us, or it's a way that we could create some type of lens and some type of way to filter out this light? Because I think where we see black, it ain't necessarily black. It's just a different spectrum of light that we ain't. It's either moving.
That's what I'm saying.
Too slow, so we can't see it yet. I got you.
That's like I was saying, if you looking at an open gateway but you're surrounded by darkness, anything cross in front of that doorway that with all that light coming out gonna appear like a black object. So you could be a person, right, with purple on. You gonna look black. You can have all white suit on. When you walk past that doorway, you're gonna appear black just because you're obstructing the light. We're not gonna see what color you got on because the light's so bright. It won't even this hard to explain. If you ever had if you ever had someone standing in your
like when
face,
the police throw that light
and they just look like a dark shadow in front of you. You don't see a person for real. It's like, that's the crazy thing about light, to where the light can be so bright to where now you can't see, But when we use it to see, though. But yeah, go ahead.
Can I build with y'all real quick on that real quick? So we bro, you probably said this, and all y'all probably said this, we in a big ass fetal bag, and that's like the light of conception, maybe, perhaps. If I could apply it to, what was that movie, The Ghostbusters, where he was like, I'll see you on the other side. And what was they using? Proton packs. So the proton and the atom is the same shape as the Star of David, what you're looking at. Does that make sense to y'all?
Well, that shape is just a
No.
toroidal field too.
That don't make sense to y'all?
Not saying you're wrong, my brother, but I want you to know they're just calling
My
all
mic
those
was
words
muted, yeah.
protons. All of them words, they're just explaining a toroidal field. Even the Star of David is really a toroidal field.
No, we see where you're going.
But for real, yeah, good point though.
For sure.
This just so crazy too, because even them damn Egyptians, they knew this shit too. This is the as above, so below. If you see the two triangles intersecting, to radiate light. Even as above, so below. Even that can be broken down, because you can't have as above, so below without the inertia point, the medium. That's how you get as above, so below. Man, if bro can pull up that unit circle, man, because this is where they get all their degrees. This is really they love board. This is what creates the checkerboard. This is how you square the circle. Just knowing what the unit circle is, that shit really, really would help mankind. Just to see where math comes from. Just the unit circle.
That's crazy how the eclipse look just like the heart chakra and shit, man. But you cooking with all this shit though. It's just been a lot of crazy connections tonight, man.
And they can't escape it. Heart is earth, You know, they can't escape this shit, bro. You know, flat Earth is so much more. You know what I'm saying? That shit opens you up to just the whole truth, man. Earth's truth, the core truth, and everything else is just a correlation. You know what I'm saying? And even when you say the spiral ritual, you know, the spirituality, bro, if you can pull up the unit circle for me, man, that's all I want, my nigga. I just want to show you
Yeah,
that shit.
wait.
This it, bro. We can go through any one of them
Cause
you
I
want.
don't believe in no flat Earth. So show
So,
me that motherfucker.
so this is
Oh,
trigonometry.
you trolling, man. Really right
I'm
now,
not,
bro.
bro. I don't believe in that
You
shit.
trolling, bro.
Watch
Look.
this.
Bro,
Hold
he
on, no,
got
no,
him
I got it,
trolling
I
now.
got it,
Believe in no
I got it. Watch this. This gonna be
Show
simple,
me.
right? Hold up, this gonna be simple, right? Watch this. Watch this. I got y'all. He said, show him the flat earth. Now, when I show it to him, I just want to see what his reaction gonna be after that. This entity, who is that yelling in the background like that? Hold on.
And my cousin, he don't believe in that shit either.
Okay, cool. Y'all guys ready to do the little flat earth, or we gonna run from him? Who wanna talk about it with me? He got his cousin with him. So is this flat enough for you though? These horizon lines here?
Is that a 2-dimensional picture?
What do you mean?
Come on, Sanchez.
What do you mean 2-dimensional picture? 2-dimensional don't flat just mean level and plane. It ain't, you can't bind it to 2 dimensions.
I mean, everything we doing on here right now is 2-dimensional. So
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, what we
until
talking
you
about.
get a
Hold
higher
on.
perspective, then you see the third dimension.
Understand? See. Here's what's going on, man. We're not talking about dimensions, because flatness is a concept that exists on all dimensions. For example, right? Give me a 3D cube. All of the sides of it are level and plane. So you can't escape the concept. I mean, flatness ain't why are we talking about dimensions? That's what I'm saying. And we talking about the shape of it's the ground we walking on, level and plane or horizontal.
Hey,
we don't even got to go into dimensions.
Look. Because if I was small enough, I was on that 3-dimensional cube, I would think that the whole cube is flat.
Hey,
and until I get around it.
Can you pull up the dielectric inertia plane real quick?
But if I was standing outside the cube and big enough to hold the fucking cube, I'd be like, oh shit, this whole
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. If the earth is flat, you would see it flat on the ground. If it was a big ass ball, you would have to, like you said, get off of it because I'm so small to see it as a ball. So what we can say with that is, if the earth is a ball, you haven't proved it yet. But if it is flat, I can prove that right now without getting off the ground with a level, a periscope, and a compass, and certain other instruments as well.
Me personally, I haven't been off of the globe, so I can't say if it's flat.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, when you make a claim that the earth is a gigantic ball or this or that, then you are in a position to have to prove that by getting off of that big ball. But if I say that the earth is a huge plane, you can prove that without having to go off of it far. So my argument don't require me to leave the earth. Yours do though. This is the burden. No. You have to leave the earth if you're saying it's a ball. If you saying it's a flat plane, you can say that from the ground and it's still true, whether you leave it or not. Because here's what I'm telling you. If you saying that the earth is an infinite plane, even if you get off of it and go hella far away, it's still gonna be an infinite plane. So you can prove it on the ground, in the sky, no matter where you go. When you saying the earth is flat, you just don't gotta leave it to prove that way. Why? Because it's flat when I'm on the ground. It's still gonna be flat when I get up. But if I say, if I'm on a globe, right, then what I'm saying is, hey, it's only flat because I'm on the ground. But if I take you up here, it's going to be a ball. So now you got to take people up there, but I don't. Because I'm saying, hey, it's still going to be flat when you get up there. You know what I'm saying?
So is the sky the limit? I mean, I hear you, but is the sky the limit?
Okay, now this ain't about flat Earth right here.
No, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
like,
Trolling,
say
like,
this.
bro.
Do you know what
how
a
can you
torus
get
field
into?
is? Or a
How can?
dielectric inertia plane? Can you pull that up, Sanchez? Do you know? Because I think a lot of times with the globe, with people who, you know what I'm saying, believe in the globe, where I think that a better
They ain't ready
explanation
for
with them would be
magnetism.
is, well, I think it'd be a better illustration of the explanation because it's giving them the globe that they desire. And one conversation that I want the brother to understand is that when we talk about a globe, we talk about from a perspective like a snow globe. We live within the
Yeah,
flat
the
plane. Hold on.
inside out,
We live
bro.
within the
He
flat
talking
plane
about an
inside the
outside
torus
in.
field. You see this infinite plane and a torus field that surround us. So when they say the globe and trying to get out of the globe, you see what I'm saying? If we on the surface
Yeah.
of the globe, you wouldn't even need to get out of the globe. You already
But
floating
hey,
out
but
of the
look,
globe.
look, as above,
So,
so below.
hold
So
on,
what's
listen.
below us?
If we're on the
Bro, we
surface of the
not
globe,
sticking on no
ocean,
ball, bro.
ocean, whatever's what the deepest we've dug is 8 miles. I think it's a borehole in Russia. And the deeper they get, they find out that the ground gets more and more impenetrable. So what's below us is a good guess as mine. But what I do know based on the science that we got to describe where we're at right now standing is more like this image right here. It's the flat
I
plane
want to ask the brother,
hold
do
on
you
real quick, Keith.
understand that we
So you
not
see
walking on a ball?
so
Do
do
you
you see your
understand what
globe right
Bobby
Bro,
there?
no,
saying?
look,
Hold on real
listen.
quick,
We
Keith.
we walking
OG,
on
can
land.
you see?
What is a land
OG,
floating on? It's
OG,
floating on water.
listen, I got you. But can you see this illustration right here? Do you see your globe and do you see what we mean by the dielectric inertia plane? The energy coming from above and below, positive and negative, which is pushing that space in between and flattening it out, which is where we live, inside of the globe, not on the outside of the globe. But listen, OG, I just want you to look at that illustration and so that you can base your questions based off of that illustration, not off of, you know what I'm saying, what you think moving forward. You get me?
But true, but look, listen. So like the spiritual realm
Okay,
is like
you
it's the polar opposite of what
What
we're
they got
talking
to
about.
do with
But
what we talking
it
so
follows
about?
listen,
Oh,
listen,
now
listen,
you just
listen,
want to
listen.
argue
Spiritual
with
realm.
us now because you talking about the spiritual realm,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Because you
He kind of
talking
hold
about
on, wait,
something that
wait,
you
wait, wait,
can't
wait, wait,
see.
wait, 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 hold on. The brother all over the place. He didn't let us know. Because listen, something was just broken down to you. And instead of staying there letting us know you understood it and expounding on it, now you going to the spiritual realm.
No,
Right,
I
he
said
just
I
walked
said I
right
see
past
what
that
you're
shit.
saying. I said I see
No,
what
you
he's
don't
saying.
see what I'm. Wait,
Okay,
you
okay.
don't see what I'm saying if you just keep saying. I see what you're saying, but the spiritual realm. Well, what
Yeah,
they got to do with what I'm showing you
But
right here?
because
Cause
all right.
listen,
He
do you
just
see?
brought you
Listen,
right to the
listen,
basis
brother.
of
Hold on,
everything so
brother.
you can
This is
understand,
what
bro.
we're saying about flat Earth. The dielectric inertia plane, the torus field, which is this globe that's surrounding the flat field within it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we're saying we don't live on the outside of the globe. We
I'm gonna
live
pull
on
it
the
up.
flat land within it, which is giving us this flat water on his screensaver and all of that shit. Listen, when you say how it's put together and what it's sitting on and all that shit, when you ask a question like that, but then you believe that we just sitting in the middle of the space, curling and floating and all of that stuff, and like that's what
That's
I'm
what you're
saying.
saying right now with this picture.
No.
They're just floating in the
No,
middle of
he's
that spirit.
not, bro.
But
You got the
listen, hold
wrong
on,
planet
wait,
channel,
stop,
bro. This
stop,
the
Look,
wrong
bro,
stop,
planet
wait,
channel, bro.
Sanchez, hold on, Keith, stop. If I'm saying that that's just floating in the middle of the space still, then that's what I'm saying. What's the difference between you saying it ain't floating, it's spinning between space? Why do it got to be sitting
That's
on
true.
something in my model if it ain't sitting on nothing in your
That
motherfucking
is
model?
true.
I'm saying that it's sitting on water. The land
Okay, and
that
I'm
we
saying
walk
Hey,
it,
on.
okay, cuz,
hey,
pull that
Bobby,
image up again. Now you acting slow, cuz.
Bobby, can I hit
Nah,
him with
bro.
something simple? Let me hit him
I'm
with
just
something simple. Hold on. Let me hit him
Cuz
with
you're
something simple,
acting
bro.
slow. Pull the
Let me
image
hit him
up
with something.
again.
Let me hit him with something.
It's sitting on, if it's sitting on water, then it's sitting on water. Then
right.
what the fuck is the earth sitting on in the universe in empty space? What is
It
it
has
sitting on
different. It
right
has
now?
different layers, bro. It has different layers.
No.
It has,
Space. No, I'm talking about the void and vacuum of space. What is earth sitting on right now?
so if it's following universal laws on our plane and from everything that we got from it. If it's following all those universal laws, then why would it just stop following the universal laws?
I'm
Is it
asking
gonna,
you a
No,
simple
it's
bro.
gonna
question.
just,
What is it
Wait,
sitting on? Hold
hey,
on,
Key.
hold on,
That's why I ain't gonna let
bro.
Key. I
What
got it,
is
Key.
it?
Hold on.
so
As the Earth,
okay.
listen. I know you've seen Einstein's representation in the space, how space time and gravity being space, and the Earth sit in the middle of fucking the void of space and being objects around it. This is how gravity explains.
I'm not talking about
asking you. Oh wait, and I'm not talking about him either. I'm asking you, brother. What do the Earth, as you put it in your globe model, as it sit in the void of space? What is it sitting on? What is it tethered to? What is it buoyant on? What is it standing on?
Can
what
I
is it
can I
floating
holler
on?
at him
Okay,
for
okay,
1
okay.
second?
Wait,
Can I holler at him for 1 second, right? Here is the flat Earth model here. You ask us what it's sitting on, right? I just want to show one thing because
he's asking me.
No, let's Sanchez because you
go,
asked
no,
us
no,
what
go
it's
ahead,
sitting
go
on. You
ahead,
got
man.
to give it
He
to
can
him.
go. He can
No,
go.
all
Ahead.
right. So in the middle of Earth is the core. You got the crust, the mantle, or what all
We know
that
that.
shit. And then
What it's sitting on?
you got the atmosphere, you got troposphere, and all the stratosphere and all that type of
But
shit.
we know that, bro. What is sitting on?
Okay. Let me finish. Why would it just stop? Why would it just stop
We
there?
asked you what it's
gonna-
sitting on, not
Bro,
where it stopped.
what
Where
is
it's
I
sitting
sitting
didn't ask you
on, bro?
why would it.
But I mean, it's. I mean, they haven't really came up. I mean, they came up with a name for it.
They haven't
Bro, you
came up with no
So, but
shit.
listen,
Here we go.
then why would it just stop there?
Let me holler at him for a second. Can I ask you another question? I ain't gonna mess with you about. Yeah, and they did name it. They do know what it's sitting on. I'm gonna just be honest with you. You gotta research your model some more. They say that the Earth is suspended in space, and it's just basically floating because of gravity. It's basically free falling because what happened when the Big Bang blew up, all the matter just flung away from the point of explosion outward from the center point, so the Earth is just flinging around through a void, basically. So it ain't really sitting on nothing.
It ain't sitting on nothing. Sanchez,
The
that's
Earth
the
is
whole point I'm trying to get to.
The Earth is basically a projectile, if you will.
Thank you.
So
the Earth ain't sitting on nothing. The Earth is like a bullet whizzing through the air, nigga.
And that's your model. Now, on the other hand, ours, right, is actually founded and sitting on something. But if you want to ask me that question, what it's sitting on, I'm gonna start by asking you a question. What is this lamp sitting on right here? You see this little pretty blue lamp here? What is it sitting on? Nothing? It's just on air? What is that it's sitting on?
Is this a real picture?
Yeah, I'll show you some more.
Yes,
You can go buy these. I'm gonna show you.
If I take a picture, if I take a picture of me throwing the football, is the football gonna be on the ground?
Hold on.
Magnetism.
What is that light bulb sitting on? If you don't know, we'll tell you. He told you.
But if I take a picture of me throwing the football, is the football gonna be on the ground?
Bro, that ain't what we talking about, bro. Don't do this
I
shit.
don't know what y'all are talking about. You showing me a picture of my life
what
over
is
the
this
air.
shit?
Listen, guys, I don't want to interrogate him because if I'm gonna show him, I want to do it in an environment that ain't frustrated and chaotic real quick. If I'm gonna do this real quick, because what he doing right now, right? He's in defense mode instead of learn mode. And I ain't gonna even go there with you. That's ego, man. Somebody asking you something and you don't know it, what you need to do is say, I don't know, man, tell me, and we'll move on. That's so hard for people to do today because of ego.
Okay, so what y'all are showing me is something that y'all came up with.
I ain't showing, no, I ain't listen what I'm doing, bro. I'm asking you a question so I can get to my point about what the flat earth sit on. And I can't get there because your guard up like a motherfucker. You so damn like scared of not knowing something. Like, it's okay, you don't know everything,
okay,
man.
the light bulb is floating on nothing right now in that picture.
Okay, so you just proved right there you ain't a brother that we, like, he just failed, y'all. We wasting our time because the correct answer in his case would have been, I don't know, man. But it show you people rather make up something and say them 3 words, I don't know. That's easy for me to say, I don't know. Oh, shit, like me on that, bro. I do that all the time. That's why I'm so enlightened on shit. I don't know, tell me, bro. Like some people, right, to say, I don't know, boy, that shit like kryptonite. That man just said, okay, it ain't flow no nothing. Cause he ain't finna go with I don't know. So, you know, so my,
That's fact.
All right.
and listen, I
Sanchez,
can't
can I hit it
move,
with something simple?
and I can't move to my next point because other folks want to get in, like macro watchers, and he making it a strain for me to go on. So check it out, right? I'ma just forfeit the flow, man.
Go back to that Taurus field nurture plane, that one you pulled up. Not that one, that other one you had. That was a great image with the, you know, showing how the energy is flowing and holding right there.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Now listen, this is the globe that we all sit in, OG. What you saying? What is this flat plane sitting on? It's sitting on magnetism. The same thing that light was levitating on, and the same thing that monorails and bullet trains move on. They levitate off of magnetism. So that's the energy that's been devoid in the younger generation. That's the thing that they don't teach y'all no more about. They rather give y'all gravity instead of simple magnetism and electricity, electromagnetism, how things can levitate, stay locked into place, and stay still, my nigga. Salute.
The thing is this right here. You got all of these lines. These are the magnetic ley lines coming from Mount Meru. So, but I wanted to play a video for y'all to show something real quick. Check this shit out. Just relax, man. Here's what the flat earth is. Y'all see that? You see this pattern? The Big Bang is this. You see this? You see that? This is the Big Bang. So what happens is, if you got an explosion that's as powerful as the one that created our universe, this little circle that you see, it will start to grow forever. Look, you see it expanding? It will expand forever and ever and ever because it's releasing. If I say how much energy being released at the North Pole, an infinite amount. So that means that the plane that we walking on is an infinite plane. Because the more energy being released at the center, the wider that hole gonna get. The wider that circle gonna expand. We're in a expanding universe. Now, I ain't even gotta talk no more. That's all I wanted to do, because I just, if you show him that shit, you see what I'm saying? Here you go right here. This, see what they found out the shape of the, they found out the shape of the earth, you know, in the 40s when they was doing these tests. This was to Operation Fishbowl work, and all the code word for the fishbowl we live in. See, the thing is this. Everybody been teaching that the universe is a Big Bang, but we never had enough explosive power to recreate it. So, but in the 40s and all that, they had that. And they start just exploding these big ass bombs to look at the pattern. And it proves that, hey, we definitely live on a flat motherfucking earth in an expanded universe. Check this out, because why the nigga here, let's pack him and enlighten him with aha moments, right? Let's do that. Check it out. I'm finna teach everybody who don't know what the sun and moon is. And we gonna just name them lithium and hydrogen for now. Let's go. Watch this. Here go another explosion that they did. Watch this shit. Let's show you, look at the flat earth with Mount Meru in the middle. And guess what the Hindus said? They said it's a mountains that formed around Mount Meru. Watch the mountains form. Boom, there go the mountains going. See them clouds around it? The fucking Hindu says surrounding Mount Meru is a mountain range that formed when the universe was created. Damn it, man, this is crazy to the T. Watch this though. Watch how lithium and hydrogen are the two particles that there is accelerate in a thermofusion reactor, recreating the earth that we in. Watch this. Look at lithium, hydrogen, yellow is sun, white moon. Check it out. Accelerate them bitches. That's your sun and moon. But watch this. Bam. Guess what, yo? The sun and moon, when they have an eclipse, it's a reset or a big bang, or like they say, every eclipse is like a reset. So when they talk about the sun and moon, it ain't even the sun and moon, dude. Think about this. The whole yin yang symbol is all this shit is colliding and merging, like I said. We saying that is the moon, but this is a whole nother gateway merging with gateways. Like the Nordic is calling these shits doorways. But check this, when they make one doorway out of two. That's what I'm saying. Nigga. The Big Bang is an explanation of how the whole universe expanded. That includes the stars, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm showing you how the whole universe was created, but explain the water, explain the clouds, nigga, I'm explaining the whole shit. I'm giving you the whole enchilada, nigga. The fuck you talking about?
Okay. Hey, Sanchez,
okay,
one quick thing. It's cold how each explosion, right, Keith? Check this out.
I'm gonna let Starman back on too. Hopefully, calm down.
Yeah, for sure. With like how you do synchronism, symbolism. Why don't people point out in a world where they put things up to randomness, each and every explosion, even if they throwing a hand grenade, them bitches set off just like that, right or wrong?
And cause
why don't we see no deviating patterns? They all look like that. No matter
Bobby,
hydrogen, atomic, nuke, like go ahead.
No matter what it is.
See, Bobby, hold up, brother. So check this out, right? Here we go. To the nuclear test, to the bombs and shit. And the thing what make this such a checkmate is that when they talk about proving the Big Bang though proves our model and not theirs. If we ever debating heliocentrics, we can say, you know what? Let's start with the Big Bang. And basically they wouldn't be able to get past that. Cause guess what they don't realize? Let me show you something. Watch this. If you pull up the Hebrew cosmos, one thing you got to realize, flat earthers are only talking about one portion of the whole universe. See, when we say we live in a globe and not on a globe, we're saying that the globe is the universe. The earth is just a small thing that splits the universe in half in the middle, a little plane. So our model is proving the Big Bang, the shape of the universe is what we're proving, not just the shape of the flat earth. And that's why it's called a Hebrew cosmos and not the Hebrew flat earth. That's why it's called the ancient Hebrew conception of the universe and not the ancient Hebrew conception of just the earth. That's why it's called that. So if a flat earther is saying, if a globe earther say, prove that the universe shaped like that, I'm going to say, okay, I'm saying that the universe is a Big Bang. Now let's see how energy dissipates when it expands. Mister, we live in an expanding universe. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to say, what shape does that look like? Does that look like my model or your model? That look like a flat earth with a firmament dome on top of it. This look like the creation of my model from a Big Bang, not theirs. And remember, we're saying the shape of the universe is flat. Basically, we're saying our model is the entire universe. We're saying the outer portion is the spherical, but the ground we walk on is an expanding plane like we see here. So just like the trunk of a tree getting thicker and thicker over time, the root system will expand to support the thickness of the tree. That's why the circle get big as the firmament dome and the pole get big. So, you know, we can all watch these and just build on it, man, because this shit, like, it proves our shit to the T, not theirs, man. They proved our model during the fishbowl, and then they did the space race.
Since their invention
to fucking say it's a globe when they saw this, when they knew it was flat. Now watch this, right? Now watch this, right? Now watch this. Now this is a nuclear explosion. I paused it right here. What I want to,
I gotta go piss, bro. I'll be back.
What I want y'all to pay attention to is this. Here go the firmament dome with all of the fit stars on it. You see them little specks on it? You see them little spots? See, nature do. There go your stars. Somebody said, the brood was like, what? Let's talk about the stars, nigga. Here you go. So, but the stars are what we call embers. So if anyone ever studied, ever lit a campfire, bonfire, when that thing is going, you can see these little specks of fire. Those are embers popping out from the fire. That's what the star in nature.
Niggas act like they don't know this shit.
And nature does this a lot because check this out, right? Check this out. Everything is everything. Look at this mushroom. It's the same thing we see here. It's an explosion with the stalk. It's the same. Nature does this same shit a lot, man, which is why the mushrooms is connected with this Big Bang shit too. You know what I'm saying? We call it a mushroom cloud. Yeah.
Wall. Everybody getting sent up, plus who just sent y'all? Salivating. Don't take pictures with the blickies, cause we keep the metal activated. You just be glad you made it, capping in the captain's seat. Why they agitated? Only time these niggas up in their imagination. Snipers on the roof, red dot aims get calibrated. Got the drop served, now your brain's like a pollock painting. Hell above and below. High science for the lames. Dielectric inertia planes. Weak minds can't obtain. Spinning org field. Resonate.